My name's David Ashinsky, and the title of this program is Live Without Limits, Reach Personal Success on a Daily Basis. Our purpose is to help you overcome any limiting beliefs you have by the relationships you had in the past and the things that other people told you that you bought into. Therefore, our subjects surround personal growth, psychology, and mental health. Today's presentation is titled Seven Tips to Help You Learn to Politely Say No. Have you ever had someone ask you to do something that you wanted to say no to, but you blurted out yes instead? If so, you're not alone. Many people have a tough time saying no. However, if you're tired of having to feel bad about declining something or someone, then it's time that you learned how to politely say no and keep your head up. It's difficult to please everyone. In fact, it's almost impossible. But here's the thing, you don't have to please everyone. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you saying no when you don't feel inclined to do something. In fact, those that say yes when they want to say no are more apt to struggle with anger and resentments throughout life. Surely you don't want that. Chances are you'll run into various situations where someone will ask something of you and you want to say no. The following tips will help you out. So, 7 tips to help you say no. How do I say no when someone asks me to borrow money from you? Have you ever been hit up for money and felt obliged to give even though you didn't really want to? It happens more often than you think. Here's something that I've used before. Oh, I'm really sorry, but I made a decision a while ago never to lend money to others. That's it. I don't offer an explanation. I simply state this with compassion. Granted, I don't use this if this person is truly in need and I feel led to give. This is for those who always seem to run short or have some kind of excuse. This could be someone at work, on the internet, an old classmate, or that family member who is always broke due to poor money habits. This may be challenging because the person might really be in need. However, if you make the decision to always use this line, no matter who it is, stick with it. It's a great way to get yourself off the hook without hard feelings. When a coworker asks you to give money towards a gift for the boss or coworker, you may work at a place where it's always someone's birthday, wedding, baby shower. Every time you turn around, you're being asked to donate some money towards something. Don't be afraid to politely decline when they pass around the offering plate for gifts. You can say something like, I'd love to, but I haven't gotten the chance to get to know them very well. I will wish them well the next time I see them. I am not currently spending any extra money on anything. I'm on a strict budget. Now, I happen to be involved with a platform where I dock my websites and utilize their platform to create my e-learning courses and other tools to build my business on. And one of the people that works at the company had an amputated leg, and every 5 years she gets a new leg. And yes, it's $5,000, but insurance covers it. That's why she only gets it once every 5 years. And I remember that some of her coworkers wanted to donate and were asking other people who were on the conference call to donate to help her buy the artificial limb. Well, you know what? I thought that was a little tacky, knowing because I have a disability and I have equipment that I have to wear to help me walk better. And I know that my insurance covers it. And I know her insurance would cover it. Otherwise, she would probably be updating her limb a lot quicker than 5 years. So always remember, these people may not always need the help, and it may not be their idea to do it. But if because she's got friends that feel like, oh, it's such an expense to have to put out $5,000, remember, she may not be the one putting that money out to get that equipment. A friend, spouse, or boss ask you to do something for them, but you are already swamped to the max. Life can get quite busy. Most of us can relate to burning the candle at both ends. If this sounds like you, taking on more than you can handle will only stress you out more than you already are. Politely decline and don't feel badly about it at all. You can say something like, I just can't. My plate is incredibly full and ready to flow over. If it's a dire need, let me see if I can rearrange my schedule. But I think someone else may be able to help you out faster. Someone asks you to go out to dinner, to a party, or another function, and you simply don't want to go. Sooner or later, someone will ask you to do something, and you just don't want to go. You might not jive with the person or the event. May sound ultra boring, or you may just not want to go for a number of reasons. So don't feel badly about declining. Say something like, oh, I'm sorry, but I've already got a commitment during that time. Thank you so much for the invite, but I'm going to have to decline. Someone asks you to be on their committee or team and you don't want to, whether you're currently serving somewhere and want to step down or you're being asked to serve, you can give yourself permission to take a break from volunteer work and politely decline an invitation. So try this out. I'm not in a position where I can freely volunteer right now, but I'm sure you'll be able to find someone who is willing. Someone asks you out on a date and you're not interested in dating anyone. Taking some time to fly solo is always a good idea for self discovery and lavishing love on yourself. You can always make some good friends during that time. And who knows, maybe one of these friends will catch your eye when you are ready to date. If someone asks you out and you're not interested, say something like this. That's very nice of you to ask, but I'm not in a place in life where I want to date anyone. I'm taking some me time, but thank you anyway. You're asked to perform a job that you have no desire to do, whether it's work or pleasure. You don't have to work on anyone's commitments. Give yourself permission to politely decline. I wish I could, but I can't take on more commitments right now. I really don't think I'm the right person for that. It's okay to say no. Memorize some of these ways to say no so that next time you're in a position where you want to decline, you'll know exactly what to say. Try to keep your declines short and sweet. If you ramble, it can become quite awkward. Remember, your desires are important. So if there's something that you don't want to do, simply say no and don't feel badly about it. Often we will say yes to do something because we want someone to like us, whether they are really the type of person you want to be with or not. So evaluate every situation based on whether or not it's your nature to say yes to everything because you want people to like you, or whether you say yes because you truly want to do it when you really don't. And be aware you have the right to make your own choices and don't let someone else tell you what to do.